What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone is Here tournament. So if you haven't seen it, first of all, welcome to the channel. It's a very simple concept. 100 characters are put into a tournament, and then each day on the channel, I upload one of the matches from this tournament, and then, well, yeah, we'll vote between one of the two characters in the matchup that we'd rather see as a DLC character. But, yeah, voting's a part of the overall rules. And, well, there's a few more rules, so let's just run through the rules very quickly. Alright, rule number 1, this whole thing is for fun. I want you to keep that in mind. So, what that means is you can vote for whoever you want. If they happen to be in the matchup, say, for example, there's a character that happens to be an assist trophy, like today's matchup, but you really like that character and you want to see them in Smash Bros. As a playable character. You can vote for them. That's what the whole thing is. Do you want to see them as a playable character? If yes, vote for them. If no, don't vote for them. Pretty simple. It's all for fun. Who cares about their current situation, alright? It's all good. But, you do only get one vote per person. I do check that when I tally the votes. But you only get one vote per person. How do you vote? Down in the comments. It's simple. Type the name of the character you are voting for. You can vote for both characters, however, if you really like both characters, or if you're having a little bit of a difficult time deciding who to vote for, you can vote for both by simply typing the word both. Very simple. Alright, but the rest of the rules, double elimination tournament, meaning a character will have to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. And then once we get to the results to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie, we're going to flip a coin on camera, fairest way to break a tie. And then each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for just 1 week, so when the episode first gets uploaded, you have 7 days to get your votes in. If your vote comes in after that, sorry, it doesn't count, because we've already moved on. And speaking of moving on, the rules are done. Let's go to the rest of the video. Alright, let's quickly go over the results from last week, which was a really good matchup. It had, the matchup was Monster Hunter, or a hunter, the hunter from the Monster Hunter universe, taking on, there's that stupid ad, go away, go away. But it was Monster Hunter taking on Reimu. Thank you to everybody who, you know, showed up, and I asked you guys for some songs, and, you know, like, because I've never listened to any of the music from Toho Project, and a lot of you guys showed up, and I asked, how is it properly pronounced? Nobody cares about that. Thank you guys for anybody that did kind of help out with that, but we got to go over the results, and this one, Monster Hunter did pretty well, except Reimu just cracked 100 votes yet again. 106 for Reimu, ends up moving on to the next round. Congrats to Reimu. But, unfortunately, Monster Hunter, 37 votes for this tournament. In a usual matchup, that could potentially get you a win or maybe a very close loss. But in this case, not close at all. Not close at all. So, Monster Hunter, unfortunately, eliminated. But that happens to every character except for one. The winner. And we don't have a winner yet, but we will eventually. So, let's move on in the tournament. Back up to the winner's bracket. If I can make my tournament work here properly. Click that. There we go. Alright, but we got a good matchup. I like this matchup, but I really don't at the same time because it's two characters. That stupid ad. Okay, zoom in, we'll get rid of it. Haha, that way. That kind of whatever. But the matchup. We have Agumon from the Digimon franchise. A Bandai franchise. Does that matter to anybody? To me it kind of does a little bit, but we'll talk about that. But Agumon's opponent, the golden boy himself, Isaac from Golden Sun. Yes, that assist trophy. Remember the rules, it's for fun. You can, if you like the character, you can vote for the character. If it was up to you, would you put him in? Okay, simple as that. But let's do this. Oh boy, man, I hate this, but I like it at the same time. The matchup, I mean. These are like 2 of my top 6, top 7 most wanted characters at this current time. So, to see 2 characters like that going at it in a match makes it very difficult for me to vote one way or the other. And, oh boy, I mean, I'll get to the votes eventually, but let's go over Agumon. Like I stated, Bandai owns the Digimon franchise, right? So, Bandai, I think most of us agree they deserve a second rep by now, whether it would be Digimon or Tekken or Soul Calibur or just whatever, Tales of, whatever they deserve for all the help that they've given Nintendo. I think we've covered that quite a bit of times, and many of us do agree on that. So what can Agumon offer? in terms of a character, in terms of playstyle, in terms of just presence in the game. So Digimon is very popular around the world. Not as popular as Pokemon. Depends on who you ask, but I think in terms of sales, Pokemon beats it. But I'm not here to make the comparison. I'm not here to make a competition out of it, alright? I didn't mean to open up that can of worms. But Digimon sells very well, has had numerous games on numerous Nintendo platforms across numerous generations. So, having been on a Nintendo game or Nintendo platform before, easy. Check that box if that matters for you. Done. Moveset-wise, Digimon are well equipped with so many different moves as well. So they're all gonna have like their I guess I don't know. They all got like just a ton of moves. Wow, great way to put that. But they all have like a signature move. And then Digimon, if you know anything about it, Digivolving. That's what they do. You know, you start with you know, or maybe you don't start, but you have like a rookie form, and then, you know, goes champion, and then it goes through several different forms of Digimon, and I think that's why the mechanic for we're taking Agumon in this case, because I think most people might say he's the face of Digimon, or if you bring up the name, if you bring up the word Digimon and you talk about it with just maybe a casual person, there's a chance that somebody will go, okay, yeah, Agumon, at least I've seen it, so I know what the character looks like. So, the Digivolving mechanic, now, I've always said it could kind of be maybe percent-based. And by that, I mean you have to reach a certain percent, and then you can. You don't have to. But say, for example, you reach 50%. You reach 50% and hit down special, or whatever. So, down special Digivolves into Greymon. So, in a sense, I hate this comparison, but it's just how I'm going to do it. But you go... You'll swap through, like, in this case, for the moveset, it's going to be 3 different Digimon. So, comparison to Pokemon Trainer. Whoop-de-doo, I know. But that's just how Digivolving works. So, Agumon goes into Greymon. So, Greymon would be a bit bigger than Agumon and a little bit heavier. So, you know, kind of scaling up here, and would do a little bit more damage. And then, again, you do not have to Digivolve. That would be kind of like an optional sort of thing. And I think that would be fun. Or maybe, instead of making it like percentage-based, because I feel like maybe that could kind of cause a little bit of a weird issue. How about this? It's so stupid to always say, alright, just give him a meter. But how about this? How about this? For whatever reason, it might not make sense Digimon-wise. Give him a meter. Once it gets filled up, you could just be at 10% and the meter fills up. You can Digivolve then. I mean, that could kind of help that as well. And then the meter's going to fill up again, so you go from Agumon to Greymon. Greymon's meter fills up, boom, into Metal Greymon. That would be the third Digimon that you get to play as. So you got a 3-in-1 character, which is awesome. So Agumon, Greymon, they got, you know, Pepper Breath. They got basically shoots out fireballs. They got claw attacks, headbutts, just swipe attacks. Metal Greymon's got some wings on his back. Could end up using that maybe as a... I don't know, an up tilt, up air maybe, or something like that. Feet like stomping downwards. That could be a down air, which would be kind of a really cool kind of have a meteor effect to the attack. So, or a spike attack, obviously. So, moveset for Digimon, easy. Bandai, a company, works on Smash Bros. Didn't get anything in Fighter Pass 1. Are they more likely for Fighter Pass 2? I don't know. And I think another cool reason that Agumon could make sense for Smash Bros. The appeal of finally having Pokemon versus Digimon in one game. Have Agumon face off against Pikachu, being able to see that 1v1. Inside Smash Bros. As somebody that grew up with that era, yes, please sign me up, take my money, I will buy that character immediately. I already bought the Fighter Pass, but if I was buying single characters, easy money, just, you can have it, Nintendo, take it. Give me the character. Even if Agumon for some reason didn't come with a Digivolving mechanic, I'd still be okay with just Agumon. I really think, though, to kind of continue with the way characters are made and they have like a special mechanic or whatever, Digivolving just makes a lot of sense here. And Agumon's got some pretty good support. A lot of people are starting to kind of talk about him a bit more. And I don't know. Personally, I really hope he makes it in. I would love to see the Pokemon versus Digimon finally happen. But another character that I personally would really like to see happen as well, Isaac from Golden Sun. Now, we all know the story, right? Assist Trophy and Brawl. got cut in Wii U 3DS for absolutely no reason. Why? People wanted the character. People wanted him to be upgraded to playable. And then he just, like, disappeared. Nintendo's like, nah, he's not in Smash Bros. Anymore. Not at all. Like, wait, what? Excuse me. Excuse me, if you're not going to make him playable, can we at least keep him as an assist trophy? Which was so weird. And then Smash Ultimate, the speculation started again. Alright, which first-party characters are going to be in there? Isaac's name was thrown around quite a bit. And then eventually, you know, what was that? Like a month before Smash Ultimate released, we finally got confirmation of Isaac as an assist trophy. It hurt as a fan because you're like, we haven't seen him. Is he still cut? Are they going to surprise us and upgrade him? What are they going to do? So in a sense, they did upgrade him as assist trophy because back in Brawl, all he did was his synergy hand that came out and just pushed you. Okay, but now that he still has it where the synergy hand pushes you, now it can grab you, now it comes down and slams, which they put more effort into the assist trophy, which is a cool nod to, you know, the fans like, hey, we see you guys, maybe sorry for cutting him last game. He's back, and he does a little bit more, so he's a bit more versatile. So, I mean, already from just those few moves, implement that into just moveset. I mean, yes, he does have a sword, so chances are he'll use a sword somewhere in his attack. But I kind of see it more like a Robin type of character. You have a weapon, but you have all sorts of like magic and spells and potion, all that sort of stuff you have at your disposal to use in your moveset. And for Isaac, like I said, he's got the synergy hand. Simple, neutral special. Maybe it doesn't even do any damage. Just comes out and just pushes a character, you know. Maybe if they have more damage, maybe then they get kind of caught up and get pushed a little farther. And if they have very minimal to no damage, you know, just kind of like a little hoof, you know, just a little push, little nudge, just nothing significant, but could be a fun little spacing tool. Be a really fun, like, ledge guard type of move, you know, below stage, you're trying to catch your opponent coming back on stage, just push them a little bit. That would be maybe a little bit OP, but I still think it would be such a fun move. Then, of course, you could, if you really want, use the synergy hand for, you know, I don't know, down smash, just come to, boom, giant hand comes down and smacks you, right? Pretty cool. But other moves he has at his disposal, he can summon, like, I forget the names, but he can summon, like, vines that will shoot up from the ground, and I think he can actually climb those, can't he? So maybe that could be used as a, maybe his up special, potentially. What else? He could do Earthquake. I mean, that could be a down special, potentially. Down smash, maybe. He could just kind of, like, slams the ground or whatever, and, you know, the ground starts quaking. Maybe characters that get caught in it also have a, I don't know, a tripping effect, potentially. Yeah, tripping. Everybody loves tripping, right? But, he's got, like, he just has a lot of just really cool, you can really mix and match. Somebody might look at him and go, anime swordsman, no thanks. I mean, I get it. Look at him. Yeah, he looks like a typical anime swordsman. But that's where he's really different. You don't have to rely on the sword at all. If you really do not want to, just take away the sword, and then he's like an entirely his own character, which is really fun to see. And look, on the build up to Smash Ultimate, like I said, we were waiting to see if he'd come back. Whether it was an assist trophy or somehow maybe get upgraded to playable. There's a lot of speculation on it, and the point being, there's demand, there's wantingness from the community for this character. And chances are, if you poll a lot of people, say, alright, what are the top 5 assist trophies that you would have upgraded to playable character status? Isaac, there's a good chance he'd probably be on the top 5 for a decent amount of people, right? So, whether it's characters they feel that deserve it, or it's just characters that are like, that personally like. For me, Isaac is my number 2 most wanted assist trophy to be upgraded. I wonder who's number 1. But, oh, man, I hate voting this in this one. They're literally, I think they're my number 5 and then number 6 most wanted character. So, I hate voting like this. I hate when these matches happen. But I think for me, I'm going to give the edge to Agumon in this one. I like the Digivolving mechanic. I think the character would be so fun to play as. I don't know. That's just me. I would love the mechanic. I love the moves, and then just the Digimon versus Pokemon thing. We could be able to finally have that happen in a game. Sign me up. So yeah, Agumon's got my vote. Let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Isaac, Agumon, or both. They're all good options. So that is it for that one. So I believe tomorrow's results... Oh boy. Tomorrow's results... Where are we at? Up here, right? Yes. Hold up. Keep going. There we go. That's tomorrow? Hold on. I want to double check. I want to double check just to make sure. What game was Reimu just in? Reimu, sorry. What game was she just in? 160. Yep. Tomorrow's results, and it will be interesting to see how it plays out as well. But the results are going to be from Shantae, who was taking on Lloyd Irving. I have not checked the results. I do that only when I tally them up. I like to be surprised, if there is a surprise to happen. But, again, just throwing this out there, if Shantae somehow were to lose this one, she would face Reimu in the very next round for her and Reimu. So, that's a matchup I want to see the communities clash over. I would love to see that. So, maybe she wins like she usually does, or maybe Lloyd Irving is able to pull off the miracle upset. We'll find out tomorrow, but yeah, that's tomorrow. So, oh yeah, what's the matchup tomorrow? Did I already tell you? I don't think I told you the matchup, did I? Agumon, Isaac. Matchup tomorrow. We have Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. I almost said Mortal Kombat from Scorpion. That would have been wrong. But Scorpion from Mortal Kombat is taking on another iconic character in his own right, Bomberman from the Bomberman franchise. So that should be a fun little matchup tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. Today's today. Today's wrapping up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.